Outdoor Passion is brought to you by Princecraft, the spirit of boating. Williams Lures, trophy takers for over 100 years. Sport Chief, the legendary Canadian outdoor wear. And Rapala World Records, world class.
It's really big. It's following the lure. Yes.
The destination of the week is brought to you by Williams Lures, trophy takers for over 100 years. The salmonid family includes a large variety of cold water fish species that are familiar to anglers. In northern latitudes, the most dominant fish family is the Char genus. Highly prized for their spectacular beauty and strong battling, anglers from around the world travel to the north in search of them. These magnificent fish live in pristine parts of the world that reflect the magnificence of the north. You'll only have to witness them slurp an insect from the surface or overcome a waterfall to be in awe of these mighty fish forever. Brook trout, also called speckled trout, are considered the most majestic and gorgeous fish on the planet. No angler takes this fish's beauty for granted. Speckled trout usually spawn in streams or the headwaters of these streams. They spawn between September and November, depending on latitude and seasonal temperature.
Wow.
During spring, after a long winter, their slim body will have a dark hue similar to that of lake trout. By midsummer, their coloration will lighten. This is when they fatten as the north teems with life.
It's simple. Heaven. Heaven for fishermen. Mistassini Lake.
Autumn brings an explosion of beautiful spawning colors. Fluorescent red or orange bellies with red spots over their sides surrounded by blue halos. White bands underlined by a black line display their fins. The male's lower jaw develops a strong hook-like projection called a kype. Some speckled trout live in salt water. These are called salters or sea trout. These migratory brook trout are the ones that reach record weights. Found along many East Coast Atlantic salmon rivers, they can be spotted living in much of the same waters as salmon. Brookies are not spectacular jumpers, but they are strong and stubborn fighters. Latch into one over a couple of pounds and you'll be praying to land it. Lighter spinning and fly tackle are best. The average speckle is the least wary and most easily caught. However, trophy fish are a different story. The majority of those monsters are caught in the tributaries of large lakes when they travel during fall spawning runs. Still, anglers shouldn't neglect spring and summer lake fishing. When done correctly, there's potential for good trout action. The world record is a mammoth 14-pound, 8-ounce brookie caught in Ontario's Nipigon River. Biologists believe that some northern speckled trout populations have incredible longevity. This explains why many are able to reach trophy class sizes. Lake trout are the largest members of the Char subfamily. Well known, they are often described as the gray ghosts of the depths. At first glance, its wide and deeply forked tail catches your attention. Wonderful light spots on a darker black, gray, brown, or olive skin is very striking. Ranges in coloration reflect the habitat of the lake trout. Powerful jaws with strong teeth crush any large prey. Lakers have a big appetite and make quick work of fish that venture too close. They're one of the few fish that will consume dead fish.
I'm gonna need a poison belt. Oh boy, we're in big trouble here.
Don't believe the myths that lakers only live on the bottom. Most of the time they are suspended. Lakers can be chameleons. They hide near the bottom or structure and blend into the background by changing color. They'll hide in the shadows until it's time to strike open water baitfish. This hunting style is easily detected. If you watch your sonar, they will easily pick up trout streaking off the bottom to nab a meal. Lakers do require more specialized tackle to keep anglers on fish throughout the season. Summer's heat forces trout down deep, and reaching fish can be troublesome. Spectacular stocking programs and resource management have increased their range over U.S. and Canadian waters. New England states have tremendous headways expanding their lake trout population. Known as Mackinaw or gray trout, the fish delivers strong dog battles that will tax gear and stamina.
So I'm very happy. That's a hell of a fish. Okay, well, you see the thickness of this tail.
The world record is a 72-pound fish caught on August 19, 1995 in Great Bear Lake in Canada's Northwest Territories. Another interesting find was a sterile female that was found in a gill net in Saskatchewan's Lake Athabasca. She was 102 pounds. The Arctic char is the least known of the char species because of its remote range. High in the subarctic is where you'll find this guy. This fish goes through a flamboyant color change in early fall. From its normally silver coat, it gradually evolves to flaming orange tones with deep reddish hues. Some will become a bright fire engine red. Marvelously decorated with large pink, red, or cream-colored spots, these fish can only be truly appreciated firsthand. Their backs range from dark green to deep blue. The scales are so thin and deeply embedded that they appear as a smooth skin. Sea-run char are much larger than landlocked due to the ocean's greater abundance of prey. These monsters are the most popular with anglers. Powerful swimmers, Arctic char explode through the surface when hooked. In more temperate latitudes, it's possible to discover surviving populations of this polar fish. Landlocked char are found in a few oligotrophic lakes as far south as New England and eastern Canada. In the 80s, the world record, a 32-pound, 9-ounce brute, was boated on the Tree River in Canada's Nunavut territory. The landlocked record of 11 pounds, 8 ounces was caught in New Hampshire's Lake Sunapee. Closely related to the Arctic char, the Dolly Varden trout, commonly called a bull trout, average 2 to 5 pounds. But several have reached the mid-teens. Super aggressive, they fight like a mad bull. Fall spawners move to streams from mid-August to November. Light spots on their sides distinguish them from other trout and salmon. Their light olive brown complexion and numerous red-orange spots allows them to blend into the bottom composition, allowing them to feed easily. Males can have an extended lower jaw that hooks upward. A hook also forms in the females, but it's less developed. The world record is a whopping 32 pounds that came from Idaho. Experts predict that the next record will come from the Yukon or Alaska. When out searching for char, anglers need to focus on water temperature and prey. Find where these two important factors overlap, and the fish should be there in good numbers. Take advantage of a good thermometer. A few degrees too warm and the fish will leave a once productive depth or area. All char have peaking feeding times, but anglers will have to focus on finding bait and ideal water temperatures to keep an active fish. Char are transit fish. They're constantly on the move, often relocating on a weekly or even daily basis. Add this to their seasonal migrations, can make fishing for these beauties difficult. This is why experienced anglers and guides love trolling. It allows you to cover so much water hunting for active schools. Even though thermal bars are the usual borders guiding char in their migrations, they will also follow corridors created by shorelines or offshore cliffs that quickly drop towards the lake's main basin. To find these productive sites, we rely on readings from electronic lake maps. We study and highlight where contour lines squeeze close together to indicate a steep drop or underwater bluff. Char will travel these contours, and so should you. We highly recommend the use of a good sonar and allow the surface temperature to steer you in the right direction. Now, it's time to address important questions concerning lure selection. Matching the hatch is critical to success. Determine what fly or fish they're eating and find a lure to match it. Most of the bait fish tend to be long and thin like a smelt, so minnow baits and an elongated spoon really shine. To imitate a whitefish, we'll use a spoon with a central stabilizing ridge like the whitefish lure. Heavier, multi-reflective spoons also have their place in catching these trophies. Subtle, shallow running, long-baited baits will mimic the look and action of smelt or emerald shiners. Many guides love jointed lures. They find the action helpful to luring in distant fish. Most lure companies provide amazing finishes that closely resemble natural bait fish. Spinners are a must, and Aglia-type blades perform better in medium current and shallow water. Its longer blade will emit strong vibrations with less drag in the water. A very effective rig consists of a wobbling spoon with the hook removed. Knotted to it is a length of fluorocarbon or monofilament, then a hook baited with an exude-type worm or egg. This is especially productive for small and medium-sized fish. In many areas, these char are very abundant. Anglers tend to forget how fragile these fish are. Once char reach a length of around 12 inches, they'll switch their diet to small fish and occasionally feed on crayfish and shrimp. Always be careful when handling them when you release them. It's an important step to keeping the resource strong and healthy. These fish are majestic as the place they live in. Enjoy fishing for them and respect nature to ensure it remains wonderful forever. The destination of the week was brought to you by Sport Chief, the legendary Canadian outdoor wear.
Well, I told you, didn't I? Wasn't that incredible footage? And isn't it important to see what's going on underwater with these fish and how they react to what's going on in their environment? And we're going to, in our how-to segment, teach you how to make your next fishing trip even more productive.
Still more to come with lures for big fish right after this.
For over 70 years, we've always believed that to own a boat is to live an adventure. So go ahead, take off, explore, rise above, find your way. Fish, go deep, push the limits of your playground, follow your instinct. We'll take care of the rest. Princecraft, the spirit of boating.
On the way again. On the moeselijk.
Genuine silver and 24-karat gold finishes reflect all available light farther and brighter. UV reactive, strike triggering, color pattern accents for more big fish. Williams and Moose Look. Spoon feeding trophies for over 100 years. For over 50 years, Sport Chief established the highest industry standards for clothing, shoes, fishing, hunting, and outdoor accessories because Sport Chief knows what performs in the outdoors. Our innovative apparels ensures your total comfort, created from ingenious concepts, enhanced with progressive engineering to protect you from the worst storms. They are long-lasting, waterproof, camouflaged, silent, breathable, and odor-resistant. Sport Chief, the best garments, shoes, and legendary accessories for the great outdoors. Check out sportchief.com.
Welcome to Minnow King. How can I help you?
Everything looks good. I'm friggin' starving, man. Been spawning all morning.
Ugh, TMI, bro. What do you want?
I'll take a Crush City freeloader and gizzard shad.
Anything to drink.
Water.
Pull ahead, please. Welcome to Minnow King.
We're gonna have what he's had. Yeah, throw me in a Ned BLT too.
Pull ahead, please.
Calm down. Quit feeding so much.
Hey, man, I'm trying to, man.
If you overfeed him, he's gonna hide under a log.
For over 70 years, we've always believed that to own a boat is to live an adventure. So go ahead, take off, explore, rise above, find your way. Fish, go deep, push the limits of your playground, follow your instinct. We'll take care of the rest. Princecraft, the spirit of boating.
Oh, heavy, heavy, heavy fish.
The Novelty Minute is brought to you by Princecraft, the spirit of boating.
Outdoor passion and the Novelty Minute, and I think you're going to be so impressed by the simplicity of the Fishhawk TD. It's a depth and temperature gauge that is so easy to use, Ray.
Exactly, Andrew. It's really user-friendly. All you have to do is press that start button, wait for ready to appear, and you just lower the unit down all the way to the bottom, and it will record at every 5 foot the water temperature. So you get the unit out of the water, you press view, and then you're going to see the water columns at every 5 foot. So you're going to have really good precision to find where to fish for trout, salmon in the summertime. And this portable device works in Fahrenheit or Celsius, salt or fresh water. And you can also use it to know how deep your lead core, copper line, or deep sea divers are underwater. That's really amazing. Same thing with your downriggers. So it's precision for deep water trolling. So this is one of the least expensive water temperature monitoring system available. And you know, in summertime to catch fish, you really have to be very precise with water temperature. So with the Fishhawk TD, I think we can achieve this goal.
Well, we'll do our best.
Yep.
We have great news. Mepps Syclops spoons have added 4 new fish-catching colors for 2024. Forever, this unique curved spoon has been a popular choice. Now available in 20 patterns, they will give anglers plenty of options. There's a style just right for you. Our new favorite is the Tiger Clown. Clown's a very hot finish. Now you can have that same great color on a Cyclops. The red head and streaks of yellow and silver are really appealing. When you have a red-headed bait, at times it makes fish crazy. Game fish like big pike, trout, and even walleye and bass will crush it. The red and chartreuse body, combined with black stripes, create a formidable, highly productive trio of colors that is great at all retrieve speeds, which also includes jigging. The metallic hot perch pattern will always be a top choice. Mimicking a small perch, it is a must-have. The perch pattern contrasts nicely against the metallic spoon, making it a winner. Small perch are one of the most abundant and preferred prey for most top predators. The combination of orange, chartreuse, and metallic blue with black accents is all about high contrast. The bright colors mixed with blue and black really is something few fish have seen. These two patterns react to ultraviolet radiation. UV colors are something we have a lot of faith in. These enhanced colors make them more visible. Fish, especially trout and salmon, can see the UV spectrum very well. The white and blue is a must-have. This color pattern always performs. Zipping it just below the surface to slow, deep water trolling, there's no wrong way to fish it. This typical baitfish color is ideal in clear to moderately tinted waters. It offers a strong presence, even when worked real deep. Red and white is a true classic, with a long history of catching trophy fish. The two-tone offers contrasting colors that make fish nuts. Red is definitely an attractive color. It represents an injury or a wounded gill area, making it an easy meal. Sport fish know it's fast food. The red and white pattern with large black stripes and a silvery underbelly has been a favorite of anglers for decades, since it plain catches fish under multiple conditions. A fan favorite for decades, the Cyclops remains amazingly productive. The spoon's S-shaped profile delivers 3 key features: a minnow profile, strong throbbing action, and a dramatic side-to-side wobble. The large 10 multi-reflective surface areas really grabs the light and provides tremendous flash. Sparkling as it swims and wobbles through the water, it will grab the eye of fish from tremendous distances. For Mepps, the Cyclops is the flagship wobbler. It's renowned worldwide as one of the best wobbling spoons you can use.
Still more to come, with great tips on how to fish for the great Char family, right after this.
For over 70 years, we've always believed that to own a boat is to live an adventure. So go ahead, take off, explore, rise above, find your way. Fish, go deep, push the limits of your playground, follow your instinct. We'll take care of the rest. Princecraft, the spirit of boating.
On the wing! On the moeselijk!
Genuine silver and 24-karat gold finishes reflect all available light farther and brighter. UV reactive, strike triggering, color pattern accents for more big fish. Williams and Moose Look. Spoon feeding trophies for over 100 years. For over 50 years, Sport Chief established the highest industry standards for clothing, shoes, fishing, hunting, and outdoor accessories because Sport Chief knows what performs in the outdoors. Our innovative apparels ensures your total comfort, created from ingenious concepts, enhanced with progressive engineering to protect you from the worst storms. They are long-lasting, waterproof, camouflaged, silent, breathable, and odor-resistant. Sport Chief, the best garments, shoes, and legendary accessories for the great outdoors. Check out sportchief.com.
Welcome to Minnow King. How can I help you?
Everything looks good. I'm friggin' starving, man. Been spawning all morning.
Ugh, TMI, bro. What do you want?
I'll take a Crush City freeloader and gizzard shad.
Anything to drink?
Water.
Pull ahead, please. Welcome to Minnow King.
We're gonna have what he's had. Yeah, throw me in a net BLT too.
Pull ahead, please.
Calm down. Quit feeding him so much. Hey, man, I'm trying to, man. If you overfeed him, he's going to hide under a log.
For over 70 years, we've always believed that to own a boat is to live an adventure. So go ahead, take off, explore, rise above, find your way. Fish, go deep, push the limits of your playground, follow your instinct. We'll take care of the rest. Princecraft, the spirit of boating.
Well, we've learned something again this week on Outdoor Passion, all about the great char family, a beautiful fish.
Absolutely. And remember, when you are fishing for char, slow. So slower trolling speed, slower retrieve speed, because they are much slower fish and they will watch your lure before eating. They're not aggressive like the trout and salmon. And very, very important, water temperature. Use the Fishhawk TD device or the new X4D to monitor the water temperature and also to monitor the speed. And another device that is really interesting is the Mercury SmartCraft system with the troll control, and you can attain very low trolling speed but also very accurate speed. That way you will catch a lot more char. Again, with all these technologies, the poor fish, they don't stand a chance, Andrew.
Thank you very much, Ray. And thank you for joining us again this week on Outdoor Passion. We hope you learned something that's going to make your next fishing trip even more productive. See you next time on Outdoor Passion.
Outdoor Passion was brought to you by Rapala World Records World Class, Princecraft, the spirit of boating, Sport Chief, the legendary Canadian outdoor wear, and Williams Lures, trophy takers for over 100 years.
He should be ready.
For more information or to contact us, visit our website at www.outdoorpassion.tv.